Hello, thank you for choosing Gente as your COBRA administrator. Over the next several minutes, we will show you the system and acquaint you with the process to maximize your experience. Once you have logged onto the COBRA Point system, you will see a menu on the left-hand side of the screen, as well as a search tool in the center of the screen. First, we will go over the entry process for a new QB, which stands for Qualified Beneficiary, which is someone who is eligible for COBRA. From the menu on the left-hand side of the screen, you're going to expand the Members section and then click on Add Member. Three boxes are going to pop up. We're going to choose the qualified beneficiary box to add the COBRA eligible member. You're going to go ahead and click on next. Everything on this screen is the demographic screen. Everything with a red asterisk will need to be entered. We're going to start with the blue line across the top. To the right hand side, you'll have to choose a division. And then on the left hand side, we're going to start with the first name, last name, address, city, state, and zip. And then on the right hand side, we're going to enter the social security number and gender. And then once everything with the red asterisk is completed, we're going to go down to the bottom and click on Next. Here we're going to enter the qualified beneficiary information. On the left-hand side, tobacco use, employee type, payroll type, and premium coupon type, you can leave those all as is. Underneath premium coupon type, it's going to ask you, has this member already been offered COBRA? And you're going to check off no. To the right, the event category, you're going to choose between employee or dependent. Employee, you're going to choose 90% of the time. Dependent will only be chosen if a child aged off a parent's plan, if there was a death or a divorce and you needed to offer the dependent's COBRA. We're going to go ahead down to the event type, and we're going to choose between termination, involuntary termination, reduction in hours, retirement, and there's a whole list here. We're going to go ahead and choose termination. The event date that you're going to enter is going to be the last day that the employee worked. And then the date of hire or enrollment date, you can enter either the first day that they worked or the date that they became eligible for benefits. Okay, once everything's completed, we're going to go down and click on Save and Continue in the bottom right-hand side. And now we're on the plans page. So what we're going to do is we're going to add the plans that they were enrolled in when they left, when they were terminated, that they should be offered COBRA for. So we're going to go ahead and click on the plus sign that says Add Plan. And we're going to choose a plan. First, we'll choose the dental plan, and you're going to choose a coverage level. If they were single, it will be QB only. If they were husband, wife, it would be QB plus spouse, and so on. We're going to go ahead and choose QB plus spouse. And then you're going to go to the bottom and just click on Save. If we are administrating your medical or vision plans, and they need to be offered those as well, you're going to go ahead back to the top and click on Add Plan again. And then you're going to choose the medical plan or vision and the coverage level again. And you're going to go ahead and save that as well. Okay, so once all the plans that they were enrolled in are entered, you're going to go to the bottom right and click on Save and Continue. Next is the dependent screen. Since there is a dependent on the plan, we're going to add a dependent. If there was single coverage, you can just go to the bottom right and click on Save and Continue. Since there was a spouse, we'll go ahead and add that. We're going to click on the Add Dependent. We're going to choose the relationship, and then we're going to enter everything with a red asterisk, first name, last name. Everything else, the plan start date and the address will be already completed. Okay, and then we're going to scroll down. And we're going to choose the plan. So there's the medical plan. We're going to check it off because she should be enrolled in it. And we're going to add the selected plan. And then we're going to choose the dental and do the same thing, add the selected plan. Both plans are showing, and we're going to go ahead and click on Save. So now the dependent is saved. If there's children, you can go ahead and click on Add Dependent again and add those as well. Once all of the dependents have been added, we're going to go ahead and click on Save and Continue in the bottom right-hand corner. Now we're at the subsidies. So if there was any sort of severance agreement where the company was paying any portion of the premiums for the COBRA, this is where that would be added. If there's no subsidy, no severance agreement, you can just go ahead and click on Save and Continue. We will add a subsidy. You're going to put the start date of the subsidy. So this subsidy is going to be for the month of July. So we'll start at July 1st and we'll put an end date of July 31st. You'll leave employer subsidy. You can do a percentage or a flat amount. We're going to do a percentage because we're going to cover 100% of the premium. You'll choose the plan that's being subsidized. We'll go ahead and choose the medical plan, and we'll put 100% in there. And then we'll click on Add. Okay, so now it's going to show the start date, the end date, that is for the medical, and that they're covering 100% for the first month. Okay. If we were also subsidizing the dental, you'll go ahead and click on Add Subsidy Schedule again and add the dental subsidy. Once everything is entered, you're going to go ahead to the bottom right-hand corner and click on Save and Continue. And then this is going to bring us to letter inserts. If the company is located in New Jersey, there's no additional letter inserts. The inserts go by the state that the medical plan is written out of. So if you're it's written out of New Jersey, there's no additional letter. If the company is located in New York and the plan is written out of New York, you would check off New York continuation. Okay, and once you check that off, you can go ahead and click on Save and Continue. Letter attachments, there's never going to be any. So on this screen, you can just go to the bottom right and click on Add Member. Once you're done, you're going to get a green message across the top that they've been successfully added as a qualified beneficiary. Okay. If you're using our system to send new hires general rights notices from the home screen, let's go back to the home screen. We're going to go ahead and click on Add Member. It's going to bring us to the three boxes again, and we're going to go ahead to the new hire and click on Next. So if you have a new employee and they become eligible for benefits and you're using our system for the general rights notices, this is where you'll go. Again, you'll have to choose a division, and then everything with a red asterisk. So it's going to be first name, last name, social security number. You'll choose the gender. And then on the right-hand side, you're going to put the address. Okay. And then once all of that information is entered, you're going to go click on Add Member in the bottom right-hand corner. And that's going to tell you that they've been successfully added as a new hire, which will generate the general rights notices. All notices generate overnight and mail out the next business day. So if you log in the next business day and you're at the home screen, you can search for them. Okay. And then it's going to bring up their records. So we're going to pull up one of the records. So this is going to bring you to their profile. You can print a profile report, and you can do it as Adobe, and then run report. It's going to tell you that the report went to the job queue. So if you click on job queue, this is where all your reports are going to go. So any reports that you print will stay in there. This one is not ready yet. We'll hit refresh, and now we can view it. Okay. So this is going to give us the profile report, and it'll give you their demographics, their event type, their qualifying event, all their event information. At the bottom, if they've elected, it'll show when their last payment was, when their next payment is due. If we scroll to the next page, it's going to show all the plans that they were offered and the status of that plan. So the P status means it's pending, that they're still in their election period, but they have not elected yet. An E status would mean that they're currently enrolled. If there's a T, that means that the plan is terminated. Okay. So let's go back again, and let's search for someone, the person that you would have just entered, and let's pull up their qualified, their profile. So on the left-hand side right now, you're under profile. Okay. If we go down to the bottom, to communications of that member section, and you click on there. That's where you're going to find the PDFs of all the letters that mailed out to them. So if you click on the name of the notice, you can download a PDF copy and view the notice that went out to them. Okay, so it'll have all the information. It'll have their election form. Okay. Okay, there's many reports that can be pulled. Right now, there's not going to be any data in here because you're a new client. But once we start collecting payments and letters going out and people electing COBRA, there's reports that can be pulled. We will put information for those reports online on the website so that you can pull those reports. We'll put instructions there as well. You should notify Gente if there's any plan changes or rate changes so that we can update our records. Okay. And during open enrollment, you should also send open enrollment packets to anybody that is on COBRA or still in their election period. You'll send a packet just like you would to an active employee, but you'll just want to make sure that you add that 10% fee, administrative fee onto the rates. And this concludes our COBRA Point webinar. Thank you for listening. Have a great day.